Hello there everybody, Locos here and welcome back to the railway. And welcome back to another review. Today I am looking at another Hornby tender engine, which is this, the Hornby Standard Class 4MT tender engine. Yes, so previously I looked at the Bachmann 4MT tank engine, so now I'm looking at its bigger ancestor, which is the 4MT tender engine. Yes, so I mean, as you can see, nothing's really sort of saying what it actually is, apart from the sticker, which is here, which does tell me that I did get this for £55, so not too bad for a 460 tender engine, really. Although this is blank here, so nothing really saying. But I can tell by the box it's feeling fairly weighty, so it should be quite interesting to see what's inside. But yeah, I've had this for a while now. I've had it since October, and I've been meaning to try and get the Locos, well, the rolling stock I bought from that the Great Selection Train Show 2024 we've done, but it's been quite busy recently. Yeah, so it's, how many months is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 8 months, blimey. Ooh, God, I better review this now before it's too late. Yes, but I have to say, when I first took this loco out and tested it, I noticed there was a bit of an issue with the loco. I have found out what it is. The cog actually inside it has got a big crack in it, which means that when it gets to a certain point, it sort of speeds quickly and then makes it look horrendous running. But when it gets to high speeds, or when it starts to run 50% speed, then it's actually all right. But it's a slower speed, which I've noticed, which are a bit annoying. But anyway, right, I think it's time to take this loco out of its box, have a look at it. So let's get started. Okay, so just before we start opening the box and looking at the loco, let's see what it says at the end of the box here. So the loco I have here is R2716, and by the looks of it, someone's obviously blacked out the X there, partially, but I can still read it saying X there. It is a BR460 class 75,000. This is weathered, which is interesting, which is quite nice. And it does say a decoder has been fitted in brackets, so that could be interesting. I've noticed that there's a red box here which has been coloured in by some black ink, so possibly that could have said DCC ready or something, or DCC fitted, or something, maybe 21 pin or something. But we'll never know, because unless I get some ink remover and move that. But yeah, it's nice to see that this is a weather logo. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, so it's always nice to have that little info on the side of it. But for now, let's tuck in and get into the main box of the BR4MT. So I think I'll go from this side, from the what's on the side of the box here. So this is different packaging. Yes, very different. Ah, there we go. That's something. So there is the logo from what we can see, and there's a very strange packaging. It's sort of like two different foam parts held together by two holders of plastic. It's like ice cubes, but yes. But anyway, here we have the operating and maintenance instructions. So there we go. Yeah, as you can see. So let's have a look inside. Is that the right side? There you go. So we've got lubrication accessories, which is good to see. Oh, I've got some accessories down here, I think. got body removal, assembly, close coupling, GCC ready. And so it's actually in the tender, as you can see. And then on the back we have got brake rods. So that'll probably be in accessories and some other stuff. Got some important information there in red writing there. So yeah, there we go. Right, I'll put that to one side. Right, I think it's time to see about unravelling this box. So let's, I think these slide off. Yep, they do. Very weird packaging. Ooh, that one's a bit tight. Right, so I believe then you can probably remove this. And you can. Right, so I'm going to hold this together just to make sure it's not going to drop out. But there's the logo. Yeah, you can tell it's weathered because you can see sort of dirt paint put onto the bottom half of the logo on the side. I think the wheels have been done as well, but I can definitely tell the tender's been done, which is interesting. So I think I'll do that, and then take the top bit off, read the logo. There we go, and then take the logo out. I have noticed it has got some dodgy wires. I did have to do a repair to it once because I don't know, they just it just stopped working once. I had a look, and one of the wires had snapped. So had to do some emergency repairs to it. But where's the accessories pack? Ah, there it is. Right, I think. Ah, there we go. Ooh. So, as you can see, we've got the brake rods. We have got some chain couplings there, which is interesting. We've got another NEM coupling. We've got some more piping, as well as some vacuum pipes. And what is this? I'm not sure actually. Got some more piping in there, which is nice. And it looks like as if that wants to go, maybe it should go on in the cab maybe? I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, that's good. Got some nice painted vacuum pipes as well, which is good. Right, so I'll put that to one side. That one's there as well. Now let's have a closer look at the logo itself. So I'll be very, very gentle with this because I don't want to break that wire again. If I can. Oh god. Just get back in the pin. There we go. Right. So there is the logo. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I have noticed that I think the panels on the roof of the cab do move, but I'll have a look closer when we put it up against the white background. But yeah, this looks a pretty decent logo. Yeah. I've noticed it has got a very small coil load, but we'll have to take a little bit closer look at that in a small moment. That looks brilliant. I better put it back down again, just so I don't damage it any further. But for now, I think it's time we put this logo up against the white background and check out some of the detail that this has to offer, as well as the quality of the logo as well. So, let's get started with the detail then. Okay, so there is the Hornby Standard Class 4MT up against the white background, and from a glance of what this logo has to offer, I would say the detail on this is, yeah, it's pretty good, although I have noticed that there are several pieces missing. But I'll get onto that in a second. But let's start off with looking at the front of the logo. So as you can see, you've got that classic 4MT look with the big drop down from the smoke box door to the bottom of the buffer beam. Yeah, it's quite iconic with the 4MT. And as you can see, you can probably see there that the buffers have been weathered, and you can probably see here that there is a small amount of weathering along the loco itself. Yeah, so as we're talking about the buffers, are they sprung? Oh, yes they are. There we go. They are sprung, which is good to see. I have noticed that you have got some warnings of overhead wires here, which is interesting, which could mean that this could have been running on the electrified route, which I think it was the West Coast Man when this was running. Yeah, which is interesting. I've noticed you have got a builder's plate here, which I'm not sure what it says on there, but I'll have to take a look in a moment. But yeah, I have noticed you have got some semi-fitted parts. There's railings along the front of the smoke box door, as well as railings along the side of the boiler as well, which is nice to see, which are all separately fitted. I have noticed you've got the iconic double chimney, which is nice to see, as well as some, I think they're separately fitted along here. These piping here, which the painting on it is actually pretty good. Although I have noticed, if I just bring the camera up a bit and do this and focus on that, is it me, or is one side shinier than the other? You know, I think that one there on the left hand side is more shinier or brassy than the other. That's interesting. Yes, it doesn't look quite right, but I mean, you wouldn't notice it straight away. But yeah. Interesting. I mean, it could be that in real life, but I don't know. Just have to see. Yes, so the piston box, valve box, that is quite nice. If my camera will focus. There we go. As you can see, we have got some nice lining, some red band lining on that, as well as some black lining around it. It's quite sort of dark, which shows you that where the weathering has been placed. I mean, you can't quite see it, but it is there. Just right there. The connection rods, or piston rods, are also weathered a little bit, which makes them look a bit darker than usual, instead of just shiny, which is nice to see. I have noticed that there was a speedometer on the rear wheel. However, it seems that the piping has snapped, which is a shame, because the other 4MT I've got, that had a speedometer on it, so I think this probably got damaged somewhere. I did notice that when it first arrived, so maybe it was snapped before the last owner, maybe. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that. But as you can see, speaking of banding earlier, you can see the nice red banding all the way along the boiler, which is nice. Yeah, and then also you've got the nice safety valves on the top, as well as more separately fitted piping, which are really well painted, I want to say. Yes. You know, I'm wondering, is that metal on the top there? Let me just feel it. No, it's plastic. Oh. Bit of a shame though. Small separately fitted parts, as you can see, with some more railings along the side of the end of the back of the boiler, which is nice to see. And also, I've now noticed that the windows here are quite clouded, if you know what I mean. If I get in closer on that, do you see what I mean now? Quite clouded, yeah. Not that good, I would say. I mean, this window here is a little clouded, but you can see into the cab, which is what you wanted to see. Speaking of the cab, I said about the top of the roof of the cab. As as you can see, there is an open window, but which I also find interesting is that you can actually move it to what you want. It's quite loose, which is good, so you'll be able to move quite freely, as well as the other door, like that, and you can move it open. I'll leave it like that, I think, which is quite interesting. Inside the cab, as you can see on the tender, we have got 2 brakes, well, manual brakes, to operate the wheels of the tender, which is quite nice, I have to say. And there's some detail in there as well. None of it has been painted, but I doubt that these pieces, well, these parts would have been painted in real life, as well as some more coal poking out at the end of the tender there, which is nice to see. Looking into the cab, as you can see, there is some detail in there, which is all painted, which is nice to see. It's a shame that I can't look into this window, because I would have been able to see what would be behind it, which is a bit annoying. Can I see another view down here? Oh, we've got some gauges which have been coloured in, which is nice. And actually, I wonder if the roof has been painted as well. Look at that. Ah, yes, that's lovely. Yeah, it's really nice, which is good to see. Really good to see. Moving on to the tender then. As you can see, this is where the weathering is most highlighted, I want to say, and most clear. As you can see, the weathering is quite significant here, which covers the bottom half of the main tender, as well as the wheel frames and axle boxes, which have been painted yellow, which is nice to see. And also the Lake British Railways logo. Yes, that is really well done. I like it that it's like sort of in the centre of where the non-weathered parts and the weathered parts meet, which is good to see. Talk about the coal load. As you can see from here, we have got a small coal load, which, I mean, it probably needs to be filling up. I guess you had the option of putting a large amount of coal in there if you wanted to, but I'll keep like that because there's not many Locos in my collection that have a very small amount of coal in their tenders, or it'd be a case of they've got nothing at all. It is removable, but I won't do that now because I don't really want to tug on the tender. But yeah, so at the rear of the tender, as you can see, we've got some more overhead wire warning signs, which would be just like on the front of the Loco. There's some more weathering, and are the rear buffers sprung? Yes, they are. Yeah, they're sprung as well, which is good to see, which is really good to see. As you can see, we have got a separately fitted set of steps, which is good, and also some more separately fitted railings, which is good. And the buffer beam and buffers have also been weathered as well. I have noticed that, which coupling was it? Was it I think, yeah, both of the NEM couplings on this Loco have also been weathered as well, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it's quite impressive really, this Loco. Just mentioning about the speedometer, as you can see that it is missing. There's no piping going from the cab to the axle there, or anywhere near it. Bit of a shame really, but oh well, it is what it is. So overall, the detail on this is quite good. The quality of this, yes, I want to say it is also pretty decent as well. I want to say there's a slight different change of colour between the boiler and the front of the smoke box section there. It's also quite nice to see another double chimney Loco on the railway. But anyway, for now, I think it's time we put this down onto the track and see how this runs. From what I remember, it's a smooth runner until a certain point. So that's it from me on that point. So let's get started by actually showing you what I mean. Okay, so there is the Hornby BR Class 4MT tender engine down onto the track, ready for this video's first test run. So I have noticed that certain times that it can be good when it's starting up, or sometimes it can be bad. It really depends on where the position of the cog inside is at this current moment. So let's have a look, shall we? And it's turning it up. I think it's going backwards, so I might go forward first. So just a oh. That was controller, by the way, not me. I just sort of flicked a switch and it sort of glitched for a minute. I've never done that before. Maybe the controller's a bit of an issue. But anyway, for now, we've done it again. Let's turn it up and see what happens. What the? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The controller's a bit faulty at the moment. Hang on a minute. Okay, what is going on here? Okay. Controller's getting used to it. Maybe because I haven't run it in. But as you can see what I mean by the stop start on the loco. Yeah, it does. It's worse in reverse than it is in forwards. Although at slow speeds you can really see it. But when it's not doing it, it's a smooth runner. Yeah, it's a shame that the cog's cracked and it does this. Yeah. As you can see, it's more noticeable in reverse. Right, let's speed up a little bit. But as you can see, when it gets to a higher speed, you don't really notice it as much. Like that. That's 40%. No, just about 35% that is, on my controller. Let's have a look at 50%. You can pass backwards at 50%. Crikey, that's fast. Blimey. Yeah, that is considerably fast. How about? Yeah. Forwards is definitely a lot better with this loco. Because there's less clicking noises coming from it. Do I dare go 100% on it? Oh, why not? Let's bring it forward. What about backwards? No, that's not too bad going for full power. It seems that after 50%, it sort of reaches a limit. It doesn't. There's not much acceleration to do. But yeah, at the faster speed, it's smoother. There's only a small clicking noise. If I do it like that, there's no sort of sudden stops or anything. What's the slowest speed it can do without clicking? That speed? That's backwards though. It's worse than reverse. So let's just see. That speed seems to be alright. That is about 30% power. Interesting. Crikey. It's been quite easy to get a new cog, but it's a case of when. I mean, I've got so much to do at the moment. I dare say I can just look online and find a replacement cog for this loco, or I can just try and repair this cog and deal with it. I mean, I have sort of shaved the teeth down a little bit because it was a lot worse before this. It was a stop where it wouldn't move. But because of where it's cracked, it's like in between two teeth. So as it goes along, there's a larger gap. So when it goes in, it gets stuck. when the skew wound sort of goes straight through that split, it sort of gets stuck sometimes. But that was resolved, so now it just sort of coughs and splutters. Let's see what the slow speed is like. Now, I dare say that I'm hoping I can get to a bit where it doesn't click or anything. But let's go forwards. There we go. Hands off the controller. Oh, maybe a little bit more. Let's give it a little. Wow. Look how slow that is moving. That is moving right now. Wow. That is pretty decent. Yeah, that is good. It's a shame that it's got that click in it at a certain point, but if it didn't have that, this would be a lovely logo. Yeah. My hands are not on the controller right now, and that can do that. Wow, that's impressive. Right, let's turn it up a bit. See how well speed up we can do. Yeah, see, that lets it down. That lets it down. Once it gets through that, it's all right after that. But the slow speed overall is pretty good. It's just a shame that it got that dodgy cog in it. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's not going to be a case of. I mean, it's a simple fix. Just replace the cog, get a new standard class 4MT cog from Hornby in it. But anyway, I think it's time we get this loco turned around and coupled up to its train. So if you would excuse me for a second, whilst I just turn the loco around. There we go. Right, it's time to reverse this loco up and couple up to this train. I have noticed now. I've been looking for a 4MT for a while now, and I've done one before, and that was a single chimney with a smaller tender. But I look at this now, and do you know what I instantly think? I think it's the one at the Severn Valley Railway, 75069, but it's not. It's the next one along, 75070. It's interesting. I mean, I do know this person on Instagram that has converted their 75070 to 75069. He was doing like a fundraiser for the SVR after their landslide, which happened back in February, I think. But yeah, so yeah, it's quite nice. Right then, I think it's time to reverse the loco up and onto its train. So let's do this. If I have it going in the right direction. That was quite smooth though. Oh god. That's quite nasty, I must say. Right, here it comes. Crikey. That's quite bad. There we go. Right, is it coupled? Let's have a look. Couple things. Yep, it is coupled. So, without any further ado, let's get it going. And today's theme is standard locomotives. So we've got 3 running, including the one you see in front of you, plus another one. So with your eagle eyes, you can probably see it at some point during the video. And if you do see it, please tell me what it was and where you saw it. I mean, obviously I know what it is and where it's been placed, but if you want to, put it in the comments where you saw it and what it is. So without any further ado, let's get the loco going in the right direction, I think this time. Yeah, there we go. Right. Ooh. And let's smooth out a little bit. Let's put it at a decent speed. Yeah, put it about that speed, I would say. which is about 40% speed. Pretty good for this loco. And with the Standard Class 4MT tender engine going around, it's time to get the Standard Class 4MT tank engine up and running. So I've got it with some nice BR Blue coaches for today. So without further ado, let's get it going. This is another smooth runner. And this is brother. Well, which came first? That's another question. If you know which came first, do you put down in the comments. And the other loco that I'll be running today is the Standard Class 7. Clive of India, number 70040. So, without any further ado, let's get it going. And I've got a nice Hornby train for it today. If the tender hadn't of, so I bet we'll put it cutting out. Enjoy this running session. So, after a pretty good running session, that is now all I've got time for today. And I have to say, the Hornby 4MT tender engine, I want to say it is a 90% good engine. The detail's good. It runs about 40% power pretty well. It's just a shame it's got that broken, well, cracked main cog, as well as the fact that it's got several missing fitting pieces as well, some pipe work, as well as that speedometer. But overall, I think it's a good loco. Yes. But of course, that's what I think. But what do you think? So if you want to put down your opinion in the comments, then please do. And I will respond to it as soon as possible. But for now, I thank you all very much for watching.
I shall see you next time for some more reviews. I'll wait for the Form T to come around one last time, because that was supposed to be the last time you'll see the logo of this video, but the other Form T gone away. Right. Until next time, everybody. Goodbye.